Now, as a Secretary General, my job and my answer, my commitment is that how we can implement the Paris Climate Change Agreement and also the 17 goals of the Sustainable Development Goals adopted unanimously in 2015, all those during my time. I am very proud to have prioritized 2 or 3 things during my time as a Secretary General. One is, of course, adoption of Paris Climate Change Agreement, and the second, Sustainable Development Goals, and third, gender empowerment, women's empowerment. I was able to establish a big dedicated to women's empowerment department, UN Women. That was the first time that the United Nations has established a specific department at the higher level, on the Secretary General level. GGGI believes there are key opportunities where Sri Lanka could benefit significantly from additional government action, both related to policies and mobilizing green investment. The first, and probably most important, is the large-scale adoption of solar energy. The second is to scale up the use of biomass energy, both from reforestation and waste from food and agriculture. Both options, when enabled through government policy, are commercially viable, can benefit from private sector investment, and will reduce the need to import expensive fossil fuels. Once the production of renewable energy takes off, the electrification of the transport system, particularly electric buses, will become a key opportunity to also reduce fuel shortages and help alleviate air pollution. Lastly, but not least, I understand the government's first priority is reaching an agreement with the International Monetary Fund, IMF. GGGI believes Sri Lanka should consider opportunities for further debt reduction with a debt for nature and for a debt for climate swap. If successfully arranged, such transactions can reduce sovereign debt, as well as bring much needed resources to conservation and climate action. While this needs to be explored and developed, early assessments indicate that the potential can be as large as 300 to 500 million US dollars. In addition, once the IMF agreement is in place, the Sri Lankan banks can contribute to financing the green transition by issuing green bonds, an opportunity that can also generate hundreds of millions of dollars from the international capital market. What I am asking the leadership of Sri Lanka and business leaders, civil society leaders, you should work together. There is not a single country, single individual in this world, however powerful, however resourceful one may be, can do it alone. We have to join all our hands on the deck together. That's the only way we can reduce carbon neutrality by 2050. That's the only way we can be responsible citizens.